Darrell, just has it been good to have a full week on the training pitch, or would you have rather got a game?
It's I think you know, after a defeat you always want a game, but it's been a tough week. Obviously, lots said after the Peterborough game, and we've had a tough week working ahead and trying to make sure that we're a lot better in the next game. So in that aspect of it, it's been good to get the training ground minutes into the boys. It's a bit of a mixture really, because I've obviously managed here a long time now, and you're always 2 defeats away from an absolute disaster, aren't you? So you're just trying to get the balance right, really, to be honest with you. Obviously the performance wasn't good enough Saturday. We understand that, but also I think at times there can be a massive overreaction at times, which is part and parcel of me as a manager, to make sure that, because I understand that, but it's managing that as well and making sure that the players, the next time they perform, they're better. You know, we're better, but also that they're mentally prepared to play with confidence, and that's key. So you're working on different aspects of the training ground for different things.
You're very honest in your assessment after the game on Saturday. You always are after, whether it's a win or a loss. And have your players taken everything on board this week? It
is, but it's a different project, isn't it? Bury away. So we'll see see how the performance goes and see how we react to that. What I will say is that there's highs and lows throughout the course of the season. It's where you finish that counts. I mean, I don't know why. I'd imagine it's the footballing world today that everything's scrutinised, quickly judged, and you know that's a part and parcel of the managers now to go ahead and deal with that in the wider scale of things, because players are still massively confidence players, and you know you've got to be working on that as well as working on the insufficiencies of what we didn't do right Saturday. But Bury play a different shape than Peterborough, different team than Peterborough, so it's a different project.
Talk a little bit about Bury. They've spent a lot of money in the summer and brought a lot of players in, haven't they?
Yeah, they've had a change round. Lee did great back end of last season, and obviously the personnel that they brought in's ready for try and push them into the top 6. But I think if you look at it, there's 14, 15 teams in League One that are going to try and fulfil them top 6 positions, and there's going to be 11, 12 disappointing teams come the end of the season. So I'm sure it's going to be an interesting season, full of highs and lows as always. But certainly from our aspect, it's been a very disappointing first week of the season. So we'll try and kickstart our season Saturday.
We've only 2 games in though, and people are. It's no need to panic at the moment. I mean, there's so many games to look forward to.
Keith, that's the nature of the beast now, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I sit here as a manager. I've had 6 full seasons, 4 promotions, and 2 top 10 finishes. Yet loads of people still doubt me. Listen, everybody can have their opinions. It's the why we all love the game. We're all opinionated. What I'd say is not 9 times out of 10 when teams are on a bad run, and a bad run might continue, but it's about sticking together and bringing it all together and building that siege mentality, because there's an awful lot of experts around nowadays, isn't there, that can do everybody's jobs better. And that's not just in the footballing world, that's in that's in anything. But you know, we love the game, and everyone's entitled to their opinions.
We only have to look back to last season, Sheffield United start, and they ended up with 100
It's not about Sheffield United start. We had 7 points after 7 games last season. Well, so 7 points after 7 games, and we had the highest Rovers points return in 17 years. You know, it's part and parcel of managing a football club with high expectations. Are them expectations realistic? Well, everybody's got a judge of that, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Everyone wants to judge that. What I will say is that we've overachieved the last 2 seasons, and we're looking to try and overachieve this season. And the more people that stick with us, and we've got a hell of a lot of people believing in what we do as well. Do you know what I mean? The more success it brings.